All right, what's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. We're almost there.
I thought today was Friday.
It feels like it should be Friday.
That is correct.
It absolutely should. Good to be with you guys. It wasn't too late today. I was working on a couple things, but we'll dive in deep here today. I actually have a little bit of rain on radar this morning. Let's get to it. What's up, Sammy? Good morning. All right. Kind of gloomy up in Cicero. Knew we had a couple of little isolated downpours. That's on the south side of Indy. Let's see. Downtown, they're making the swap. Taking Caitlin Clark down, putting up a Colts thing. What else we got? Bedford. Bedford kind of looks gloomy. And this is our tower camera. Actually kind of looks like a little filtered sunshine there. Let's bounce around, shall we? We got a few little pop-ups kind of rolling around. Looks like we got some heavy rain down here in Rush County and Franklin County. It's just west of Metamora. Southern Rush County, up in Wayne County, looks like we got near Fountain City. And then up around Summitville and Gaston. Reminder, I will be up in Gaston on Friday for the fair. Come say hi. It'll be good times. And then we watched this line kind of rolling through Illinois. Did have a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings when it went through like around Champaign. It doesn't really have any severe weather qualities right now. It's fairly tame. Still some good downpours. There's been some lightning strikes with it. They've diminished quite a bit, but Owen County, Southern Putnam, Clay County, Brazil getting hit pretty hard. Sammy says, kind of cloudy, filtered sunshine, Montgomery County. Thank you, Sammy. Appreciate it. And then you got widespread rain back out into Illinois. So all of this is moving east. There's not a ton back behind it, so this will probably be gone by just around lunchtime. And then we're going to have to wait for like another round coming through. You know, we have a bigger cold front that's going to be zipping through here. And so that will help to trigger more showers and thunderstorms. All right. So severe weather risk. We've got a level 2 out of 5 risk for severe weather, and that's pretty much statewide. Damaging winds. Large hail, and can't rule out maybe a quick spin up of a tornado. That is definitely going to be a possibility. I think that's going to be later on this afternoon. All right, Futurecast. So it's kind of showing the rain chance. Hey, Kimberly, what's up? So this first wave kind of passes by through around lunchtime, and then afternoon, I think anytime after 3 o'clock, we will likely see more development of storms. And that's where the severe weather threat's going to come from. I think that window is going to be around 3 o'clock to 9 p.m. All right? And then after that, that's around 11 o'clock. We'll probably have some leftover showers overnight. But again, outside of that, it shouldn't be a huge deal. Sammy, will we have several severe threats for more days, or will we get a break soon? Today's going to be kind of the last decent chance for severe weather. There might be an isolated stronger cell tomorrow, but I don't think it's going to be a huge issue. Sammy, good question. So today's going to be a hot day. We're going to be up to around 90. Feels like temperatures into the upper 90s for the afternoon hours. So it's going to be toasty, because I do think we're going to get a little bit of sunshine in between our chances for rain from lunchtime to mid-afternoon. And if you've been outside recently with the humidity around, the air's juiced up. If we just get a little bit of sunshine, it's going to skyrocket those temperatures quite a bit. So yeah. Appreciate everybody jumping on the stream. I'm back. I'm on Facebook and YouTube, by the way. My YouTube page, I think, is just search Marcus Bailey Weather. Hey, Gina.
Western Indiana right now. Nothing severe, but we're seeing lots of heavy rain and lots of lightning as well. So let's go in a little bit.
But yeah, if you're in the chat, ask a question, and I'll try to address it. I think later tonight we'll have, again, I mentioned some scattered showers and storms. Still kind of hanging around through around midnight. I think as we get later into the overnight, we lose any severe weather threats, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. And then tomorrow, I saw somebody mention something about the state fair, Band Day. Is Band Day tomorrow? When is Band Day? I don't have the schedule in front of me. I apologize. But tomorrow is opening day of the state fair, and so it's going to be kind of on and off showers and thunderstorms, especially after lunchtime, probably through sunset. Not a complete washout. Friday, it's tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think it's a complete washout. I don't think it's a complete washout, but there's going to be some raindrops around. We're going to have a little bit of luck on our side to keep the rain away. Let me back it up a little bit. I'll show you. I'll walk you through it again. So this is overnight. That's at midnight. I think tomorrow morning probably kind of dry, cloudy, drizzly. I do feel pretty confident it's going to be cloudy all day. That's at 5 p.m. So you can see the isolated or scattered nature of the rain. It's not everybody's going to see it. It's not going to be a big shield of rain, but we're going to have a little luck on our side. If you are going to be heading out to the fairgrounds tomorrow, bring the rain gear just in case you may run into it. So there you go. Hopefully we hold together for a Band Day. I will say too, there is a chance for maybe a strong storm or two. There's a level 1 out of 5 risk for severe storms on Friday. Okay. It's gonna be cooler tomorrow, low 80s. Kind of gloomy. Like I said, I don't think we're gonna get a lot of sunshine. And then the weekend, I think, actually will be a little bit better. I think we're going to have some stray showers Saturday, but we'll get up to around 86. Sunday, we're up to 89. Sunny, the humidity's not going to be as hot. All right? Let's go ahead and do the, we'll do the 8-day here for you. And next week actually doesn't look too bad. 87 Monday, 89 Tuesday, 85 Wednesday. It's warm, but it's not exceptionally humid. And I will say this. Check this out. How about below average temperatures? I think we may get there after the next 7 days. So August 9th through the 15th, the middle of August, a decent chance that we have below average temperatures. So maybe a bit of a cool down coming our way. That's exciting. How many confirmed tornadoes have hit Indiana for July this year and for the whole year? We're about the average. That's a good question, and I don't have the exact number right now. Let me see. I believe we're up to like 40 something. I believe we're up to 40 something. I don't have like an official count though. I'll keep looking. Yeah, I don't have like an up-to-date tally. Sammy, yes, that's correct. We had 2 tornadoes this week. One was in Madison County. And the other was from Tuesday night, and that was in Vanderburgh and Warwick County. So that's down by Evansville and Boonville. Hey, Gina. All right. Let's see. When was the earliest day it snowed in Indiana? Could this storm today produce snow showers? I mean, it'd be nice, but no. No. Earliest snow, that's a good question. I want to say, off the top of my head, it's early October. I'm looking it up right now. I know we have some stats about that. Snowfall, earliest date, October 18th. So not early October, mid-October. October 18th, 1989. In case you're wondering, the normal first date is November 24th. I've remembered just in recent memory, in the last 10 years, I think there's been at least 2 times on Halloween that we've had at least a little bit of snow. Well, okay, so I don't think we've ever had snow recorded. Here's the thing though, because if we get a big hailstorm and hail is ice, sometimes that will be recorded as snow, and it actually officially goes down as measurable snow. If it's like a big hail core that just dumps a high quantity of hail, it can show up. That happened I think a couple of years ago, like in the middle of the summer. And I remember on the daily, we'll get a climate sheet that basically shows the highs, the lows, how much rain, all that stuff. And it did say that there was a trace of snow reported at the airport. And I want to say that was like in July or whatever. Obviously it didn't snow, it was hail. If you get a lot, then because a lot of times we'll focus on the size of the hail, but there's been times where I've gone through some hail cores and it's been hail, but it's been more like it's been small, like pea size, but it's a lot, and it ends up covering the road and it looks like it's snowed. So that's how it can happen. The Wish YouTube weather segments add the promo video info a bit early. Covers up the 8-day forecast numbers viewers enjoy. All right, David, thank you. I'll let our web team know. They're the ones that post that, so I will let them know. I appreciate the feedback, though. I will pass that along to the powers that be. What else is going on, gang? Anything interesting? I made my kids laugh yesterday because I had to go up and do a shoot at like 1 o'clock on the northeast side. And for reference, I live on the south. I live down in Johnson County. And obviously with the construction, I can't go the normal way. I had to get up, I was trying to get up to Keystone at the Crossing. Well, that was my kids too. So I told them we'd go to McDonald's. So we ended up going the west side up. And we stopped at the McDonald's up on 96th and Meridian on the north side. And so we went up the west side of town there. And then we went on the east side back down. So then when we got back on 65, I told my kids, hey guys, we made a full circle around Indianapolis today. Do you think the cells developing in western central Indiana before they form into a more compact line? No, Austin, not this particular line. Let me go back to radar here. Not what's coming through currently. There's really no severe weather elements to this currently. I think if we get any severe weather issues, it's going to come with development probably mid to late afternoon. Any chance of rain delay for the Indians game? Yeah, possibly. Maybe both. Maybe both. Sounds like the wind's picked up a little. And that may be coming along with some of this rain that's moving your way there, Sammy. Clouds look worse than actually are. Yeah, again, there's no real severe weather. In fact, this has weakened substantially. The lightning strikes are down in the last hour. So that first thunder at Lake Santee on northeast Decatur County. Oh yeah, I see you. Look at that.
What happened?
I see you, David. Looks like it was maybe a couple miles north of you, it looks like. Up along US 52, just south of there. If I didn't want to become a meteorologist, my second choice for a job? You know, it's funny, I actually wanted to do sports broadcasting for a long time because I'm a big sports nut. Those of you that have followed me along, I mean, I'm a diehard, unapologetic Indianapolis sports fan. Love the Colts, love the Pacers, love the Fever. So I kind of geek out about that. I think I would have been awful at doing sports because it would have been very hard for me to be unbiased. So, Evan, the difference between weather and climate. Weather is, okay, weather is kind of an overriding term, but I think you're probably mentioning like it's more of a short-term forecast, like what we do here, like 7-day forecast. Climate is more of a longer range forecast, right? So where we focus in on days, climate focuses on months or years or decades or centuries. I think that was an excellent question, Evan. Thank you for asking. What else we got? What else do we have? I always found it interesting too, Michael, that probably another job that I would have probably enjoyed would be being a history teacher. That was one of my favorite subjects in high school. Specifically U.S. history, although I do like world history as well. All right, who else? What else do we have here? Thank you, Denver. Charity, good morning. You know it might get a little rough in here when your golf buddies jump onto the chat. Reminder too, gang, I will be up in Gaston tomorrow for their fair. I think it's at 7 o'clock at the announcer's stand. So stop by and say hi. That's my old stomping grounds. Diane, how bad is it going to get in Lebanon? For now, not horrible. You got some steady rain heading your way. And a couple of little downpours, but nothing severe. And then I'd say later this afternoon, just be on the lookout for, anytime after 3 o'clock, look out for maybe some stronger storms. Diane. Hey, Rosemary. Good to see you. David, it has been. So David asked, is Saharan dust limiting hurricanes this year? Initial projections were higher. Yes. Well, and David, we still have a long way to go. I will point this out real quick. Let me go back to, this is why I was on a little bit later. This is the next, is this 7 to 10 days? Stand by. This is the 7-day tropical development forecast. And so there's the areas that the National Hurricane Center, these are just highlighted areas over the next week that the National Hurricane Center thinks that there could be some sort of development taking place. And around Florida over the next week is possible. I might be able to, let's see if I can log into this account here and I can show you guys. If you have some patience here. I look into, need to zoom out a little bit here. Let's see. Stand by, I'm looking. Global. Well, that's not going to go as far as I would have liked. There are some hints, though, from what I've been watching, there are some hints of some development in the Gulf, or it could be in the Gulf or in the Atlantic side within the next week. So, and usually when you kind of start going, it will go. It definitely has been the Saharan dust. It's been very arid air that has kind of limited the development in the Atlantic coming off of Africa, but I think you know, it may be game time here coming up next week. August and September is really prime time for when you see development in the Gulf of Mexico and, you know, kind of around Florida. That's when you really see a lot of that development taking place. So we'll see. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I mean, like the ensembles, I was going to show you one thing, but it's really not showing a whole lot. So, haven't seen, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I think next week, though, is going to be worth paying attention to. I think you'll probably see at least a little bit more action trying to get going. Judy, good morning. Lisi, confidence in storms for Shelby County, 50-50. Kevin, ready for snow. Kevin, no. Just no. I am not. My kids are getting ready to go back to school next week, and with my schedule, it's like I'm done by 10:30 in the morning. And I love my kids. I love spending time with them this summer, but I'm also going to have some time to maybe sneak in some 9 holes once or twice a week. So I need some nice, mild weather. I don't want the hot stuff. I want the nice, comfortable air. I like it when there's a lot of humidity. I feel like when I step outside, the air gives me a big hug. Ugh. I'm out. I don't like the mugginess at all. Pop-up shower in Greenfield, says Jake. Thank you, Jake. I appreciate it. We've been seeing a little bit of those. Let me go back to radar. Greenfield, there you are. I see ya. I mean, you're really the only game in town. It's on the east side of town right now. Crossed over State Road 9. There is nothing back behind it. I mean, it is about as brief can be. Johnson County, starting to see a little bit of heavy rain down around Bargersville and Trafalgar. Martinsville, a little lightning strike there on the south end of the county. And then a little bit more widespread rain out in western Indiana. All right, that's basically all I got, gang. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I got some time to stick around here. Looking forward to Friday. Looking forward to heading up to Muncie tomorrow evening. I think we're going to take the kids. What's the forecast for the 10th? The 10th. That's a little far out. It does look like it's going to get a little cooler, though, Michael. I don't think I can go, like, I don't know if I can tell you if it's going to rain or not. I'll show you this, though. The bar graph for the National Blend of Models here. Here we go. Hang on. So this is the one of the websites that I use. Let me take this off here. What is this? Let's see. Take that off there real quick. So I can look at the temperature for the time. You can see the trend here. It gets cooler, right? Today is going to be the hottest of the upcoming days. And then it kind of stays a little slightly above average through Tuesday of next week. And then take a little bit of a dip Wednesday, Thursday, and then upper 70s. Friday, Saturday, Sunday of next week, which would be below average for this time of year, so it's not bad. Somebody asked about the humidity. Let me show you that. So again, we judge the humidity by the dew point temperature. So anything that's above 60 is considered muggy, and anything above 70 is just awful. And we've been above 70 the last couple of days. We're not going to get in the really comfortable air, like the really low humidity values anytime in the near future, but we will dial it back. Tomorrow, Saturday, still kind of juicy. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, it's still going to be uncomfortable, but it's a little bit better. And then I think by Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we'll start to get some of that drier air coming in. So that will make it much better. Okay?
Well, we've got some showers and thunderstorms moving through the state right now. We're going to see another round pushing through later this evening. We'll time
What
all
else?
of that out coming up.
Let me know. What else is going on in the chat here? Tanya, you are welcome. That's about all I have. I don't have anything new. No new news to speak of.
We got a
You got anything new to talk about over there?
me?
Yes, you.
No,
Okay.
I think that's a dust,
A what?
like a dust front or
A couple people in the chat said that it was getting a little windy. Savannah, I might be, depending on when and if we get any really bad storms. But this afternoon's kind of a low-key afternoon. I don't have to take my kids, no practices, no matches, no anything. So it's the one lone day that's just kind of chill. So yeah, if it gets a little hairy by mid to late afternoon, I may jump on. Are you going to be at the state fair, Emily? For work, In a work capacity, I don't think so, but I'd like to be out there. David, we just had 3/100ths of an inch from that shower, enough to keep me from mowing. Attaboy.
There you go.
Tomorrow's another day, David. That's what I always tell my wife. Well, the rain. Tomorrow's another day. I love it. Well, and you got more rain coming too, David, so. Thank you, Savannah. That's very kind. Favorite state fair food. So I brought this up in my Facebook Live a couple of days ago. I don't think I got a chance to go to the fair last year for whatever reason. The year before was the dill pickle pizza. I know people are like grossed out by that, but it was absolutely delicious. Now I'm a dill pickle fan. I know some people aren't, and so if you don't like dill pickles, you're not gonna like the dill pickle pizza. But yes, it was absolutely awesome. What was the other thing I got? I think it was a pulled pork nachos, maybe. That was really good too. And then I want to say I tried something else. Oh, it was the waffle grilled cheese sandwich. Yeah, it was it was like an Eggo waffle and it was grilled cheese. I was a little disappointed because I thought the waffle was going to be sweeter, and it wasn't. So it just still kind of tasted like a grilled cheese sandwich.
Ooh. Ooh, you probably like this. Hot,
I'm still on.
hot cheese.
Oh wait,
Grilled cheese, hot honey.
grilled cheese, hot honey.
Yeah.
That's at the fair this year. I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Dairy bar.
Yeah, they have a couple of hot honey. I actually had a hot honey sandwich not long ago, and it was really, really good. Messy, but good. So I'm down with all that. All right, gang. I think we're going to shut it down here. Again, got the rain here. Just a quick little recap before I sign off. Got the rain right here. None of this is going to be severe. I know a couple of you have mentioned maybe some gusty winds. Tara actually mentioned might have a little gust front here around Bloomington and Nashville. That's this little thin line here, this thing. You'll see it here at the tail end of the loop. Okay. So that is maybe kind of kicking the winds up about 30 miles per hour briefly before some of this heavy rain kind of comes in. So this will be around lunchtime, and then I'd say watch after 3 p.m. today. 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. window open for severe weather. Okay? All right. Well, that's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. The likes, the shares. If you aren't following the page yet, please do so. I'm also on YouTube. And we stream simultaneously there as well. So if you prefer that avenue, make sure to give that page a follow as well. All right. We'll do it again tomorrow morning, 8:30-ish for Friday. Tomorrow's Friday. Enjoy your day. Stay safe. We'll talk to you soon, and God bless.